So, good morning again. I apologize, it was a mess. I'm not sure why it wasn't streaming for some reason. So yeah, streaming on the channel, the Saturn channel, not only on my channel, and hopefully, in theory, now I should be able to read messages from there. I'm pretty sure that this is all set up to work on Streaming Ninja. Yes. So I mean, sure, of course it doesn't work, but I'm pretty sure that it's because I didn't select. Yeah, probably. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, well, finally managed to do it. Cool. So now I can close everything and start working. So good. Let's go. Let's open Notion. Let's open Unity. Opt Unity, blah blah blah. Okay. So we go to Saturn. It's a bit annoying. I'm not sure if the song is talking or what else. So here we are on our Kanban board. I'm not sure what I was doing. I think I'm done. With the previous task. So I guess the next step is to, well, track what I'm doing. Just a moment. By the way, for those who don't know, I mean no one knows right now except me, I'm starting a Kickstarter most likely. Hopefully that goes well. Tutorial Asteroids Y. No flight zone 0. Okay. Investigate. I don't think this will be difficult, so Nika market is critical, but I don't think I have to do anything about it, so should be trivial and short. And this is for scripting, inspector, okay, this is mixed tasks. Oopsie. Can I? Should I substitute layers with something else? Yeah, right. Okay, good. I know why I'm saying this. Importance. This must be critical. Difficulty depends. I think that layers might be necessary for optimizing, but there must be a better way to do that in some instances. The reason why this ticket is open because I don't know if having more, not layers, but tags. I mean, you can have only one layer, right? Okay, so I need to be fast. Shit, good. It kills today. It may be a no-go, or it might be a long refactoring. I'm not sure. I think I need to reevaluate this later. I need to do some research. But for the moment, I will say that it's manageable, medium, and then we have scripts. -1. What did you do? Not what I wanted to do. I really don't like this way of moving stuff around. Also, these have KC. '89. KC 88. Also, other one can be I'm not sure what this is referring to. Asteroids. Close this. We have audio model. Voice faction belonging. So this had to do something to do with voices. Yes. Yeah, I kind of hate this work of doing the Kanban. The preferences. the brain. So how do I open? I need to open this with Rider. Okay, so let's see if I have some comments or remember what it does. Voice action belonging equals to inset. I think I would rephrase this as why does audio model attribute exist in voice? Question mark. This is the question. Yes, so asteroids have destroy question mark. So why does I have no clue. This is more like there must be a reason, but I want to know before the demo. Difficulty mostly about reading code, but I don't remember how much code I wrote about this. Let's write manageable, medium, script, refactoring. Then we have this. In the meantime, you guys can, if you're watching this on YouTube, after the stream happened, you can just jump to the programming session. But I see that things are stacking here and it's getting out of control. Simple. This is, I think, manageable because I need to do some refactoring if it doesn't make sense. Maybe long, I don't know. There are many things that I don't like about how the code is right now, but I think it's part of the process. Yeah, right, this also makes sense. Attributes English. This definitely needs a refactoring. I don't think it takes super long, but yeah. Ship scanning should be cradle, not instantaneous. This is probably simple, medium, the script only, also refactoring, proof scanning visuals. How to do that? Good question. Probably there are difficult ways and easy ways to do this. Like for example, next to some like triangles moving. This might be challenging, I think. And I probably need someone to help me, or it's gonna take long. Definitely involves scripting and inspector, and this is VFX. So just because this goes in a specific category, we'll leave it there. Rename Astra Generator to Object Spawner. I mean, yes. Did I? Yeah, I mean, alright, makes sense. Is this a bug? I mean, it's not really a bug. But sure, I agree. It is trivial, short, scripting, refactoring. Inspector. And this is KC 80. Use Autodesk Interactive Shader for asteroid. What the fuck is Autodesk? What? Autodesk Interactive Shader. Oh yeah, I remember. But am I not using them already? Yeah, it's here. Yeah. I am using Autodesk. I mean, they come from the base asteroid, so they must have the same value. But I remember there were some values I can change, right? But I can't. I don't know. But this doesn't really exist right now. So this is already done in the past. And this is okay. So I take those and I move all of them to here. Cannot. You kidding me? Move 2. Saturn. Alright, okay. I think I can just do this. It's fine. So now we have to decide what to do next. And I honestly want to do a bit of refactoring if I can. So we sort by, so we filter like critical for the demo, then we do difficulty from easy to hard. Is it doing it? Yes, okay. And then we do from well, okay. That I cannot do like a cross sorting thing. By the way, warp in, warp out should be here. How would I remove sorting? Whatever. And it also bugs. So maybe we start with something easy? Should we? Fucking guy, I need to ban him. Okay. I mean, some investigation stuff. I think it's cool. So sorry, moved it to another screen. So why do asteroid have no flight zone? Let's start with this. It should be quite easy. Let me set this to in progress. Good. So why do I need to ban so many people? I think that I'm giving up, to be honest, with banning. Like, Kick, there is so much spam on Kick.com, it's insane. Like, how difficult it is to make like a spam filter. It's not even that difficult. So we were talking about asteroids having no flight zone. I think it makes sense that they have no flight zone, so why am I questioning it? Can I open it? Why is it here? mean, no flight zone is used for navigation, and I don't really want. I mean, it depends, right? Why does it depend? Because I will make some asteroids that are just visual in the scene, and to take my pills, and maybe I don't need this since they are not involved in navigation. But I also feel like it doesn't really matter in the end. Probably, right? So let's see. I don't have many calls to physics, so the physics engine. So right, as you can see. Vision radius, yeah. Obstacle scan radius. Yeah, that's not even. I mean, this is for obstacle avoidance. Yeah, this isn't even important, to be honest, if we have it or not. But let's think about code for 1 second. If I want to remove this, I need two prefabs. One for the background asteroids and one for the level. Not worth it, to be honest, so fuck it. What's the status here? Archived. I use the visual this might be problematic. This might be problematic, maybe if the vision is very far, but at that point it becomes like an optimization problem, and I'm not here to optimize anything. If you think that this is bad, you should probably think twice, because the main rule of programming is don't optimize if it's not necessary, like most of the times, at least. So what else? Fucking bolts and kick. I need to fix this problem. Okay, so let's connect. The less we have here, the closer we are to release. Although they cannot be exactly the same, you know. Everything we need. At the 3D model for the shipwreck, well, this is an artistic work that kind of involves me too, but for the moment, yeah, I want to focus on programming. Okay, fine, just remove porting. You're so fucking annoying. Now you can sort again. What's next? Space shift and other units are in an appropriate position for the sake of the tutorial. So this is bad or what? Oh. Oh, I see what this is. But this is not something for now. I think this is one of the things that come last. Can I just... Right, okay, I don't use filters. Asteroids should have prefab files. I'm sorry, I already fixed this, so this is done already. In another ticket. Well, I should write a comment about it. Wait a second. Oh, that's not what this means. What this means is, should we create a prefab? There is a comment, sorry. Yeah, exactly. So the main concern here is let's go to 3D. So we have prefabs, right? Dot prefab. Okay, my washing machine is done. It doesn't find it. Wow. You serious? Okay. So this is a prefab. Where can I find this prefab? Is it used somewhere? It's not. So that's the point, right? It's not used in this scene, so why do I have a prefab? Sure, I want a prefab in future when I make a new level, but for now I don't see why I would do this. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I can kill the freebar, but I don't think it kills the game object, so... Story 2. FBX. Yeah, there is no prefab here. I mean, same here. I don't think I need a prefab. Oh. There are 3 asteroids, nothing is broken, should be fine. Yeah, they are fine. So let's deactivate them again. Save. And now we go to this. And my microphone is in a very annoying place. You don't need to see my face, so... But I want to read the chat. So let's focus on... So we are here. And now what we do is the following. Oh, here there is a Kickstarter stuff, okay. Doesn't matter for now. Kickstarter assets. So this is yes, they should have a prefab, but we don't need this now for the demo. Archived. Delete. Asteroids prefab files, right? Should I also save these things about the Kickstarter? Probably yes. You know, ideally shouldn't push files, but yeah, we go back to here and now we check these 3. Before doing that, I have my the washing machine is done, so I need 3 minutes to put them in place. So you will excuse me if I just take a break, okay? See you really in a few minutes. You can just skip. See ya. Okay, so we are back. Here we are. What was I doing? Right, checking. So there is this easy one, rename asteroid generator to object spawner. Why? Because it can be used for other stuff, not only asteroids. This one. Okay, still here. It's not really used now, but it's there, so I can just save and check the ticket number. Rename class. Okay. Then done. Spaceship and other units should be in appropriate position. Well, we already said that this is done in the end. Game object marked as enemy ships. Marked as enemy ship should have a collider and or a rigid body. I see. Why am I asking this? Is this because of collisions? Because if you want, if you have to work with a trigger, you need at least a collider or a rigid body or both, I don't remember. Is it only for enemy ships, or do we have like a handler for player ships somewhere? Key map. Please, I just want IntelliJ. Thanks. So, are you kidding me? Hot. Key map. What? I have no clue. Okay. I need to find usages. Alt F7. Can you open it, please? Oh my god, why is it so difficult? Where is it? I cannot see it. Cannot see the freaking... okay. Leadership, okay. Let's search on the... I mean, I had to search on the code. Or maybe I can just do... this. Okay, it's not what I want to do. Fine. Control Maljusk F. Okay. If there is an enum, it must be written like this or like this. Not really. Okay. So there is no easy way to do this. So now what? Can I give responsibility to some of this script? I mean, sure I can. For example, let's look what physics what are the requirements for this? Vendor corridor creates an invisible box. Define the test collision. Okay, there is no requirement for this. But I think I need a collider. I think it's overlap sphere, but I think it makes no difference. I think it assumes that, as it's not even there, you just give a position, a radius, a layer mask. Yeah, it doesn't even need the object as a collider, you know, the one that stays in the center of the sphere. That's tricky. What I'm thinking right now is that probably each script will have its own checks, right? Which is what I do already. But this is what I do already, right? So let's, for example, check all of this. Let me remove this here. Unity, how to throw error and block gain. That's not what. Oh, I didn't know this existed, okay. I guess I should check the debug. Log assertion. Log error. Log exception. Warning. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this doesn't stop, you know, the game. So right now, you know, I have requirements here, and I mean, these are floats, so I have values anyway. So this is not a good example. We have validation here. I mean, this is just a container of information. You see I use require component, this is my class, and I return this error. I'm wondering why I'm not throwing an exception. Instead, that will be the meaningful way of doing it. Because do I want the execution to stop? If it stops, then I cannot debug. Probably not. So I'm not sure about this ticket. I agree that we need more validation. I guess I can improve my validation over time. I shouldn't really check all the classes and hunt for missing validations. When a bug is found, I can just update whatever I need to update, so has to we should stop the execution. can be. So I think I can also close this ticket. I think it makes sense. Spaceship and honor units should be in appropriate position. Okay, whatever. That's not urgent. So now let's go for. Okay, now let's sort them out. Ship. Import player ship with model. This is a visual bug. I need another section for this, or can I set an icon? I'm pretty sure I can. Oh, I just do this. Okay. Emoji for visual bug game. Right. I will just mark it with the bug. But all the bugs. But I can just set the icon, or oh yeah, bug. Well, I can give it another icon, I guess. Yeah, okay, so the ship is here. Okay. Which I won't deal with because I'm not capable of. Because the thing is that if I see it on Blender, it looks correct, but when I import it to Unity, it doesn't look correct. And I'm not sure if this is a problem with Unity or with Blender, the Blender export. But this is, yeah, another kind of work, I guess. Let's go to simple. Ship scanning should be gradual, not instantaneous. So this is finally the first real task. Right. Why is this important? So I'm moving this to another window. To the screen, yeah. So I have this scan component. which should exist inside the layer shape. Yes. And so in the update we have as scan target. Okay. And then in scan range. Yeah, so what this means is that when an object I want to scan is on scanning radius, then I just scan it immediately. So I'm throwing this event right. Which was fine, you know, for testing. I also have a to-do here, because this is very, very old. I did it at the beginning. Let me even check what the... Can I see annotate git blame? Yeah, it's like 2023. It's like 3 years ago. And I didn't do any change since then. So, that being said, how do we handle this? So the idea is, as soon as as long as I am on scanning range, then the scanning bar is filling. And of course I can scan node. I can scan only one object at a time, and changing target what should it do? Should reset the progress to 0%. At least this is what I expect, you know, from a game. Of course, you can keep in mind what you scanned, but it's extra logic. I don't think it makes sense to do that anyway. It's more like a quality of life, and I don't think that anyone needs this. So this is the thing. Okay. So we are here already. As long as I'm scanning, which is I have a target and I am in scan range, the scanning bar is fulfilling. Filling, not fulfilling. Public float and progress. This should be 0 by default. Alright, the default is already 0, so I don't need it. Right. So let's work on the scan. Let's remove this. So if I'm scanning, if I have a target and I'm in range, then what should I do? I think that the scanning speed should depend on the enemy ship, like how difficult I want it to make for the player. So I think that I will start with a flat. Scanning. Wait, I guess it's the this is a float. 0. I don't know. So this needs to be adjusted based on the frame rate. How do I do this? There is something offered by the engine. Unity. How to increase value consistently despite the frame rate, because this is a real problem. Time.delta, yeah. So correct, incorrect. There's no 0 speed. I can do transfer.translate. So right, this is time delta. To ensure values increase consistently regardless of how, you must multiply the per frame increment by time delta, which represent the time elapsed since the last frame. This converts the distance per frame calculation into distance per second calculation. Right. So this should be, what? Just a second. In seconds. There is a problem. This shouldn't be here. This should be somewhere here. Now we will see. So we have scan progress plus minus, yeah, scanning rate multiplied by delta. And so this is a work in progress, right? We do one for the moment and we test. Of course we do debug. I don't have to debug log this. Can just check the object. Now what I need to do is, if scan progress is more than 100, then scan progress equals to 0, and we raise this event and we remove the scan target. That's the same code in this case, and yeah, good work. But now it should take 60 seconds to scan one target. I would like to do this shorter, maybe maximum 4 seconds. So what this means is I need to do 100 divided by 4, 25. Yeah, I mean, I didn't need a calculator for this. So, okay, let's check the scan component. But first of all, let's start the game. Do I have like